start from the name of Allah, who is beneficent, merciful. Electrochemical cell is a device in electrochemistry which converts chemical energy into electrical energy or electrical energy into chemical energy. The origin of electrochemical cell or this device arises from Prague's lead battery. This experiment was first performed by Luigi Galvani, who is an anatomist. One day he dissected a fresh frog and he took the lower part of the frog and hung it in a copper hook. Then he took silver or iron nail and touched its one end with the frog leg and another end with copper wire or bronze wire. He observed that charge flow between the frog's positively charged outside and frog's negatively charged inside. This circuit completion caused the frog muscle to contract. He said that in the frog body there is electric current, due to which its leg become twitched. After this, Alessandro Volta is another scientist, and he demonstrated that the electric current arises due to some chemical species found in the body fluid of frogs. Here the one wire acts as an anode and the other wire acts as a cathode. In the body fluid, negative and positive species are present. The negative species or negative ions accumulate toward anode and the positive ions accumulate toward cathode, and as a result electric current produced, due to which the leg of the frog moves in upward condition. Type of electrochemical cell. There are two types of electrochemical cell. One is voltaic cell or galvanic cell and the other is electrolytic cell. Voltaic cell or galvanic cell was first introduced by Luigi Galvani and Alessandro Volta. Galvani or voltaic cell. In this type of device, chemical energy is converted into electrical energy. In electrochemical cell, all the electrochemical cells involve redox reaction. That is, in one electrode oxidation occurs and on another electrode reduction occurs. The redox reaction takes place in electrochemical cell is spontaneous. Spontaneous means no electrical current is needed to make it to occur. That is, in this type of cell we do not use battery, but the electric current produced is saved from the chemical change. Spontaneous reaction require no electric current from outside, that is from battery. Parts of galvanic cell. This is an electrochemical cell or galvanic or voltaic cell. It consists of voltmeter, electrolyte, salt bridge, and electrode. Electrolyte is any substance when dissolved in water it dissociates into ions and conduct electricity is called electrolyte. For example, copper sulfate solution and zinc sulfate solution. When we dissolve copper sulfate, which is a blue color crystalline substance, when dissolved in water it gives Cu2 plus ion and SO4 2 sulfate ion. As a result of these positive and negative ions, electricity conduction occurs. Just like this, zinc sulfate, when dissolved in water, it dissociates into two ions, zinc 2 positive ion and sulfate 2 negative ion. Electrode, any metallic plate through which electric current is passed, are called electrode. There are two types of electrode. One is anode and the second one is cathode. On anode, oxidation occurs, while on cathode, reduction occurs. On anode, we represent the anode electrode by negative charge and we represent the cathode by positive charge. Anode are called negative electrode because the electrode is rich in electron, and all negative species called anions accumulate toward anion and release its electron on anode electrode surface, and therefore they are electron rich electrode, while cathode take electron from anode, therefore it is electron deficient electrode. You can also remember the anode electrode by mnemonics LOAN, LOAN. L mean left side. We represent the anode electrode on which oxidation occurs. O for oxidation, A for anode, and N for negatively charged electrode. LOAN, LOAN. And on right side we represent the cathode electrode on which reduction occurs. There are two electrodes in this electrochemical cell or voltaic cell. One is copper electrode and the second one is zinc electrode. These two electrodes are dipped in copper sulfate solution and the another one is in zinc sulfate solution and are present in two different containers which are composed of different electrolyte. That is, copper is dipped in copper sulfate solution, zinc is dipped in zinc sulfate solution, and the two electrodes are of different materials. What is voltmeter? Voltmeter is a device which indicates amount of current, which indicate that current is flow or not. Salt bridge. Salt bridge is an inverted U-shaped tube filled with a concentrated solution of inert electrolyte. Inert electrolyte means that those electrolytes whose ions do not participate in electrochemical reaction, that is neither they react with the surface of electrode nor they do react with electrolyte. Inert electrolyte are KNO3, KCl, K2SO4. We use mostly KNO3 or K2SO4. In case of KCl, the KCl is not used in case of silver electrode because it reacts with silver electrode, and in case of lead and it reacts with lead. This is a substance that is used for preparation of salt bridge. This is the shape of salt bridge, which is a glass tube and in the form of inverted U-shaped tube. This is KCl, the white powder is KCl, and this packet contains gelatinous substance. Powder form, when we dissolve it in hot water, it forms a jelly-like substance and used as a thickener. Preparation of salt bridge: take 20 grams of agar and 1 gram of KCl and 500 ml of water. Provide heating until become viscous and pour it into U-shaped tube. Cool it and plug with cotton. How salt bridge work? This is an electrochemical cell. Electrochemical cell consists of two containers which each container contain electrolyte, that is zinc sulfate solution and copper sulfate solution. In zinc sulfate solution, zinc electrode is dipped, while in copper sulfate solution, copper electrode is dipped. These two compartments are separated by salt bridge, and these two electrodes are connected with voltmeter. Zinc electrode on zinc surface, electrode surface, zinc atom lost electron and comes into solution in the form of Zn2 plus ion. These two electrons move from anode toward cathode, and at cathode surface the Cu ion 2 plus ion come from solution and gain these two electron and change into solid form and deposited on solid surface. That is, this one represent that zinc lost 2 electron, and these 2 electron are gained by Cu2 plus ion and change into Cu solid form. How salt bridge work? To keep electrical neutrality of cell. How it keep electrical neutrality of cell? Electrical neutrality means in the start of experiment, in zinc sulfate solution, zinc ion Zn2 plus ion is in less amount, with the ends on the right side the Cu2 plus ion is in excess amount. But with the passage of time, the zinc Zn2 plus ion in solution form increase because more Zn lost electron on electrode surface and come into solution form. These two Zn2 plus ion form a layer around zinc electrode and prevent the entrance of more Zn2 plus ion into solution form. That is, no Zn in atomic form can last electron and not they come into solution form. So from salt bridge, the chloride ion come into solution form and react with this Zn2 plus ion and form a zinc chloride, and as a result of this the Zn2 plus ion amount decrease, and now the solid from the electrode surface, the Zn in atomic form come into solution form, while on right side the sulfate ion is increased because the Cu deposited on electrode surface of copper electrode. Therefore, sulfate ion is increased. In order to reduce this sulfate ion, the potassium ion from salt bridge come and form K2SO4, and the amount of sulfate ion decrease. In this way, the electric current again start, and salt bridge provide a path for the flow of ion, and it prevent accumulation of charge around the anode or around the cathode by decreasing the amount of ion in the electrolyte solution. How electrochemical cell work, how galvanic cell work or voltaic cell work. And this electrochemical cell consists of two electrodes, zinc electrode, copper electrode, and zinc electrode oxidation occur, while on copper electrode reduction occur. The zinc electrode is dipped in zinc sulfate solution. The copper electrode is dipped in copper sulfate solution. These two are connected by salt bridge, and this the chemical reaction occur, and as a result of this electrical energy is produced. First, zinc from electrode surface lost 2 electrons on electrode surface and comes into solution form in the form of Zn2 plus ion. These 2 electrons move from zinc electrode, that is from anode, toward cathode. And as a result, some of this electrical energy is converted into light energy, and on cathode surface these 2 electrons are gained by Cu2 plus ion, which come from solution form and change into solid form and deposited on the cathode surface. Now what is the function of salt bridge? Function of salt bridge means that when amount of same ion increase, that is Zn2 plus ion increase in this container, and sulfate ion is increased in this container, then the chloride ion come on left side in container, and the potassium ion come right side in container, and it neutralize the charge of Zn2 plus ion, while potassium ion neutralize the charge of sulfate ion and provide a path for the flow of ions or current. Zinc electrode are present on left side, act as a node where oxidation occur and are negatively charged. We can also remember it by lone mean left side of voltaic cell or galvanic cell represent a node on which oxidation occur and are negatively charged species. Thanks. The salt bridge. The symbolic representation of this voltaic cell or galvanic cell is the Zns represent zinc electrode, which is dipped in zinc sulfate solution. The double slash line represent the salt bridge. The CuSO4 represent, and CuS is present in CuSO4 solution. This one represents CuS copper electrode.